For longtime followers of the Duggar family, even the smallest glimpse of a familiar face can become a major talking point. That was exactly what happened when Josie Duggar made a rare appearance in a new family video, giving fans an unexpected look at the youngest Duggar daughter as she continues growing up away from the constant spotlight that once surrounded her childhood. For viewers who remember Josie as the tiny girl frequently featured during the family's reality television years, seeing her now can feel like opening a time capsule. The years have passed quickly, and the little girl fans once watched grow up on television is becoming a young woman with a life and personality of her own. Her appearance in the family video was therefore more than just another social media moment. For many longtime followers, it was a reminder of just how much the youngest Duggar children have changed since the family's television days. A familiar face fans don't see often. Josie has never been the family member most likely to dominate social media. Unlike some of her older siblings who regularly share updates about marriage, children, work, travel, and everyday life, Josie has largely remained outside the center of public attention. That makes appearances like this particularly interesting. Whenever she shows up in a family photo or video, fans immediately notice. Some viewers remember her from her earliest days on television, while others have followed the Duggar family more recently and are discovering how much she has grown. The reaction is often the same. How did she grow up so fast? It is a natural response when someone has been part of the public eye since childhood. From the youngest Duggar to growing up, Josie was introduced to television audiences when she was still very young. As the youngest child in the Duggar family, she occupied a unique place in the family story. Her early years were documented closely, and viewers watched as her siblings helped care for her and celebrated her milestones. Because of that history, Josie's growth has been particularly noticeable. One minute, fans remember seeing her surrounded by older brothers and sisters. The next, she is appearing as an older teenager, participating in family activities and developing interests separate from the television world. The new family video provides another small snapshot of that transition. It doesn't need to be dramatic. Sometimes a simple appearance is enough to remind viewers that the youngest members of a family are growing up just like everyone else. Why fans pay attention? Part of the fascination surrounding Josie's appearance comes from the Duggar family's enormous fan base. For years, viewers became accustomed to seeing almost every family milestone documented. Birthdays, weddings, courtships, vacations, new babies, home projects, and holidays often became part of the family's public story. But life has changed. Many members of the family now have their own households and responsibilities. Some have chosen to share more online, while others have become noticeably more private. That shift means fans don't always get regular updates on every Duggar sibling. Josie's appearances therefore feel more special because they are less frequent. A rare appearance can generate nostalgia, curiosity, and plenty of affectionate comments from people who have followed the family for years. Growing up away from reality television. Perhaps the most interesting part of Josie's story is that she is growing up during a very different era for the Duggar family. When she was younger, television cameras were a regular part of family life. Today, the family's relationship with reality television has changed considerably. The younger generation has more opportunities to decide how much of their personal lives they want to share publicly. That can be especially meaningful for someone like Josie. Instead of having every stage of adolescence documented through television episodes, she can experience more of those years privately. Her occasional appearances allow fans to see pieces of her life without turning every moment into a storyline. That balance may ultimately give her more freedom to develop her own identity. A family moment. Although the attention may have centered on Josie, the video also highlights something fundamental about the Duggar family. Family gatherings continue to bring different generations together. The older siblings have grown up, married, and started families of their own. Younger siblings have entered adulthood. New nieces and nephews have joined the family. The result is a family structure that looks very different from the one viewers remember from the earliest television seasons. Josie's presence provides a connection between those two eras. She represents the youngest generation of the original Duggar household while simultaneously becoming part of the family's next chapter. That makes seeing her alongside relatives especially nostalgic. Fans notice how much she's changed. As expected, fans couldn't help but notice Josie's growth. People who remember her childhood naturally compare those memories with the young woman appearing in the newer footage. But growing older isn't simply about appearance. It is also about confidence, independence, and personality. Josie is now old enough to have her own interests, opinions, friendships, and plans for the future. While fans may still associate her with the little girl they remember from television, she is building an identity that extends far beyond that image. The rare video gives viewers a chance to recognize that evolution. The end of an era. There is also something bittersweet about seeing Josie today. For longtime Duggar followers, her appearance can bring back memories of a period when the entire family lived under one roof and television cameras captured their everyday routines. Those days are gone. The older children have grown up, the family has expanded. Some relationships have changed, others have remained strong. And Josie, once the tiny youngest sibling everyone wanted to protect, is now entering adulthood herself. Her appearance becomes a visual reminder that time doesn't stop, even for families who once seemed permanently frozen on television. A glimpse, not the whole story. Perhaps the most important thing to remember is that one family video represents only a small part of Josie's life. Fans may be curious about what she is doing, what interests she has developed, and what the future holds, but she deserves the same privacy and freedom as anyone else growing up. The appeal of the video lies precisely in its simplicity. It is a glimpse, not a complete biography, not a dramatic announcement, just a moment in which longtime followers rebuild and life thanks again, and sometimes that is enough. Josie's next chapter. As Josie continues growing up, fans will undoubtedly remain curious about the direction her life takes. Will she follow a path similar to some of her older siblings? Will she pursue something completely different? Will she embrace a public career or choose a quieter life away from cameras? Those questions remain hers to answer. For now, her rare appearance offers something much simpler, a chance for fans to celebrate how far she has come. From the youngest Duggar child viewers once watched on television to the young woman making occasional appearances with her family, Josie's journey is a reminder of how quickly life moves. The new video may have lasted only a short time, but for longtime followers, seeing Josie again was enough to bring back years of memories. And perhaps that is the real charm of a rare family appearance. It isn't necessarily about revealing a huge secret. Sometimes it is simply about seeing someone you remember, realizing how much they have grown, and appreciating the quiet moments that still connect the past with the present.